Hello everyone, my name is Chance Brunton and welcome back to the StarCraft II Heart of the Swarm campaign. In the last episode, we managed to awake an ancient, primordial Zerg on this homeworld, apparently, for the Zerg, where they came from. And we are now told by him that to get the power of this planet, whatever it is, we have to go to the very birthplace of the Zerg, some specific spot on the planet, and there we will be tested. But if we survive the test, we will harvest the power of this planet, and it should aid us in our quests, whatever. I don't know how exactly it intends to help us in these quests, but Zeratul seems to think that it's a great idea, and any advantage we can get so that we can go kill Minsk would be great. So we'll follow along with what they have to say, and hope for the best. We can get 11 levels out of this. 10 for sure. 1 optionally if we complete some kind of bonus objective. So that's a lot. That could be really useful to us. In terms of game mechanics, that's what we get out of this, I should say. So I do actually know how much that will help us. Just storyline-wise, not exactly sure how the power of Zerus, Zerus being the planet we're on, is going to help our character. But we shall see.
You have come to this place, seeking power.
Yes.
Power to kill Minsk. Tell me what I must do.
The power is more ancient even than I. It comes at great cost. What will you sacrifice to have your revenge?
Everything.
You must feel the power. It calls to you. Go to it.
The Primal Zerg have been alerted to your arrival. They are coming for you.
Abathur, send me the creature you've been working on. The swarm host.
Adapted using primal essence. Spawns locusts to kill enemies.
These were something new for the multiplayer of Heart of the Swarm.
Primal Zerg inbound. Route swarm hosts to begin spawning.
So we're going to create... so we burrow in the ground, sort of.
Here they come.
And then we get to create these locusts and send them out. Now, these swarm hosts are not quite as good as the ones in multiplayer, unfortunately.
Swarm hungers.
We're going to need to get into the fight here and do battle. I don't think... do we have to manually cast this, or do they automatically come up? I'm not sure.
Primal forces eliminated. Your path is clear.
In the campaign, they're going to act a little bit differently than multiplayer, and I'm mostly familiar with the way that units work in multiplayer.
Nothing stands in my way.
So we'll just have to see how different it is. Ordinarily, you would burrow them.
You are close. The moment draws near. Is your hate still strong enough to make the necessary sacrifice?
Get going. It's a pool.
What were you expecting?
The first spawning pool. It existed before names. From this primordial place, the Zerg arose. Within, one essence split into many. One devoured another and became stronger. The first Zerg.
Or any life form, really.
You will have your power, and you will lose yourself. Evolve. Transform. Transcend.
Recommendation. Avoid pool. Catalytic fluid will overwhelm Queen's body. Not strong enough.
The Queen's hate is strong enough. And if I survive, it will remake me. I will become more powerful than the old Queen of Blades. Isha, defend the Hive Cluster and the Chrysalis until I am done. Or dead.
As you command.
I would go with Abathur on this. I'd rather rely more on solid biology than, my hate is strong enough. I mean, hate is not usually something that can protect you from acid. I don't think any lab in the world would recognize hate as proper protective measures. But at any rate, we'll just have to go with it. She's crazy.
We need more swarm hosts. Morph more from the larva at our hatchery.
And we'll just play along. So let's get some defenses around. We're going to need to plant our spine crawlers. And then we have these swarm hosts. We'll set them up. I think... It's a bit of a guess, but I think we get attacked from the east first. So I'll set them up over here just in case. And then start building the rest of our army. Starting with drones. Actually, for a little while, we're just going to build drones because we're going to need a lot of them. And we're also going to work on upgrades, because upgrades are very important.
The remnants of Brack's forces gather nearby. They are preparing to attack the hive cluster. Route our swarm hosts and crawlers by that entrance.
Great. Well, let's move this spine crawler too, since they want us to do that. It would, of course, be the opposite entrance to the one I decided on. But it was a gamble. So let's take a moment to really figure out how the swarm hosts work. Do they automatically do things? Yes. When the enemy comes close enough, they'll automatically come up. And my Select All Units button selects the locusts they spawn here. Great. Okay. So we can just set them down as a fire and forget. Now, can we rally units? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so in normal multiplayer, you could rally these locusts so that when they come out, they will automatically go towards a destination and march across the map. But it does not seem that we are going to have the option to do that here. Let's build some more buildings so that we can get our upgrades underway better. And then we'll just keep building drones until we have the right number and then switch over to building more units. We might want to save up for another hatchery, though, so that we can increase our production even further. We'll unburrow our swarm hosts so that we can move them more quickly when we need to. And we should start putting more creep tumors around the place so that we can spread the creep out and just have more control of the map. Now, fortunately, for this particular mission, they're giving us vision over most of the map, so we can keep a good eye on what's going on. The only real reason for creep would be speed and regeneration and things like that. So we'll upgrade ranged attacks and carapace to start.
I sense another pack of primal Zerg gathering across the basin.
Hear me, broken Zerg. You have killed Brack, but his pack survives. I claim their territory and their essence.
Oh yeah, we did kill Brack. He was the primordial Zerg trying to stop us in the first mission here, when we were trying to gather up the meat to feed to the Ancient One, whatever he was called. And so now that's left a territorial power struggle. Great. Oh, let's spawn a locust.
The primal Zerg factions have engaged each other. We must remain focused on protecting the chrysalis.
Okay, so locusts upgrade with ranged attack damage. So let's keep upgrading ranged. Of course, they shoot the little spines. Why wasn't I thinking of that before? So we'll upgrade their range.
I have not forgotten you, broken pack. Your leader sleeps. She will not wake. My pack will feast upon your essence.
No, not gonna happen.
Yagdra's pack is preparing to attack our hive cluster. Ready our defenses.
Alright, let's move our troops over to the east where they are planning to attack. And we shall move our spine crawlers up as well. We are going to need a lot of Vespian gas. We've got mining up to full efficiency for that right now, though. That is good. We are using a lot of gas to try and build these swarm hosts. Alright, burrow and start attacking. How are things going? Good, hopefully. Yeah, this is one of the few missions when we won't have the Queen of Blades. which is unfortunate because she would be very useful. But she'll be even stronger when we get to use her in future, so that's going to be nice. And for right now, I think the swarm hosts are doing an alright job. Let's just keep giving them upgrades, or more specifically giving the locusts upgrades, and we'll build even more swarm hosts so we can have a mobile defense. This is a little bit uneasy for me because I usually like having lots of static defense. And why is there this strange creature standing on the cliff? What is that? Why is it here? Is that... Oh, it's kind of teal colored. So is it Brack's pack? Oh, they're moving up from the west, so we should move our forces down there to respond. And once we have a few more drones to make sure we're harvesting enough minerals, let's just build...
Entity Isha have made important discovery. Primal essence gathering within pool. Can use spawn many locusts to defend hive cluster from primal attacks.
Another wave of primal Zerg is inbound. Spawn the locusts now.
Okay, so is this going to be like the last level of the first one of the Wings of Liberty campaign? No, this is slightly different. Just a bunch of locusts. Oh, burrow!
Quickly, use frequently.
It's a little bit of a similar mechanic. I did not burrow in time. I thought the swarm hosts were burrowed. It turns out they weren't. But it should still be alright because we had the spine crawlers to help us defend, and of course, the... Did they call those things locusts? Wait, so we've got ground locusts and we have aerial locusts. Shouldn't they be named something different so that it's not as confusing? Oh well. Well, fortunately we had the spine crawlers and the flying locusts, so that helped us. Even though we weren't quite prepared for that attack, next time we'll try and be a little bit more ready. Let's build even more swarm hosts, and we're also going to need some more overlords. As well as just a couple more workers. Oh, I forgot. Overlords spawn instantly, and they generate more supply thanks to our upgrades. That's really helpful, actually, right now. Alright, so we need 4 more drones for our Oh, they're gathering to attack us from the right-hand side. We need 4 more drones. So I've queued up those 4 additional drones, and then we can focus
Yagdra
units.
has sent a force of primal flyers to attack the chrysalis.
Brilliant.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Alright, and we'll build some extra drones, just so that those drones can start building some more defenses. And we'll have them go to a separate area rather than the mineral line. We'll try not to touch the mineral line too much. For right now, we are definitely going to need some more anti-air defense. Can our locusts shoot down air? No, they can't. That's good to know. Let's start moving our forces out a little bit, because
Our forces are under attack.
they mentioned... I think they mentioned the essence of something, that if we kill it, it's going to help us. And we want to get that. So, let's see what we can do. And let's continue to spawn more things.
I sense a massive primal Zerg emerging. It seems to be wild.
Tyrannosaur, savage, extreme physical prowess, essence useful, must acquire.
That will not be easy. We will have to cross the battle between Brack and Yagdra's packs.
Yeah, so, okay, so apparently they haven't mentioned that yet. I didn't realize. It's hard to pay attention to everything. But that's what I've moved these swarm hosts to
These
do.
primal packs are constantly being reinforced. We should try to get around them.
The only way I can think of to do that is just run quickly straight through the
Those
center.
packs are moving against us.
Oh, bad
Prepare
time.
for a pincer attack.
Bad timing, bad timing. Definitely very bad timing.
Our forces are under attack.
Alright, you guys burrow there, and hopefully you'll live. In the meantime, just gonna have to spawn some locusts and run around the place and see what I can do up here.
Allies are in combat.
We do have some drones out, and quite a bit of money. So let's use them to build some additional defenses for us. Great. And we are possibly going to die because we do not have what we need to deal with this. Did anything we have survive down here? No. Okay, so we just lost all those units.
Our queen's metamorphosis is halfway complete. Maintain our defense.
We require more.
We just lost all of those units that we sent down into the lower portion of the map. But it is fine. We can rebuild. And in future, I think we will send some mutalisks instead. So we will start building an air force, and we will build a ground force. And the air force is what we will use to kill this guy. It can attack air, so we need to be careful.
We require more.
And we're going to need to move our swarm hosts to the west. Oh, swarm hosts can attack air though, so we got to be careful to take out those mutalisks right away. Thankfully, we do have a team of flyers prepared. Trouble is that they require a lot of... Everything we're building requires a lot of Vespene gas. And we're harvesting it as quickly as we can, but there's just a limit to how fast we can go. We have one additional mutalisk here. Can 9 mutalisks take that thing out? Maybe. At least back home, we're defending for right now. So let's just try and run through with our mutalisks and see what we can do. Is 9 enough? Maybe. Maybe. Come on, you can do it. Don't die, don't die. Oh, he's got air. Oh, no. Okay, run away. Run away. We're going to lose all our mutalisks unless we run away. That's bad. Alright. Well, we'll have to make more mutalisks in order to deal with this. And hopefully these mutalisks can heal up a little bit in the corner in the meanwhile. Not as quickly as he can heal, though. Which is highly unfortunate. Oh, there's currently a break in the reinforcements over here. So we will use that opportunity.
The chrysalis is under attack.
Able to spawn locusts. Defend.
We will use this opportunity to quickly come back with all of our flying forces and maybe get healed up by some queen transfuses. Alright, now we have all the overlords we're ever going to need. And, oh, the defenses on this side are not looking great. Let's get the swarm hosts up there. I did not pay attention. I did not realize that we were being attacked from that side. This is not good. Defenses are falling. This is really not good. But we can get the swarm hosts burrowed, and hopefully it'll be enough. Let's get our flyers in there as well. Don't want to lose too many of these, but we may have to. Alright, now pull them back before we lose too much. Excellent. Alright. Not doing too bad. Pull these queens back so that they can start transfusing mutalisks. And we need to build some more drones so that we can construct some additional defenses on this side. The swarm hosts, in the meanwhile, I'm going to bet that we'll be attacked from the other side. So we'll put some swarm hosts down on the west. Hopefully they're alternating, although next time they may attack from both sides, in which case we'd have a little bit of a problem here. Alright, is 14 mutalisks enough? Possibly. We have full attack upgrades, but we should get some additional defensive upgrades.
The primal Zerg are destroying the rocks near the chrysalis.
Oh, great. As if it couldn't get worse. Alright. They are coming down here, and we have no creep down there to build with which to build defenses. That's not great. But we can move our swarm hosts down, and they should have an alright time of things.
The primals have broken through the barricade. Defend the chrysalis.
We definitely need to move more creep around the place. And now we're about to be attacked from both sides at once. Brilliant.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Alright. Oh, we're about to be attacked from 3 places at once.
Under attack.
And we have 6 swarm hosts. So, dividing them up, it's still not looking good. Alright, here comes the first wave! Let's burrow the swarm
The
hosts.
chrysalis has opened. Our queen is beginning to awaken.
Oh, spawn the locusts! Spawn the locusts!
Allies are in combat.
Oh no, she's gonna... Oh wait, we still have 6 minutes until Kerrigan awakens. That's fine. That's plenty of time to get a move on. You know, maybe Mutalisk healing would be very useful right now. Because then we could just keep ducking and dodging in and out of combat and we wouldn't lose so many Mutalisks. That would be great. How are our upgrades coming? Our next offensive upgrade for the Mutalisks is almost done. Alright, the attack is over. Let's go with every Mutalisk we have now, which is 18 Mutalisks. That's a good number. And let's go and try and take down Tyrannosaur. And in the meantime, we'll keep building up our defenses. We need, above all else, more swarm hosts. Alright, can you Mutalisk do it? Maybe. Leave you there for a moment so that you can focus on it. Oh, no, no, no.
The chrysalis is
Come on,
under
come on.
attack.
We need Mutalisk back.
Tyrannosaur sample acquired.
Yes!
We'll research primal essences further.
Excellent. Alright, we need to get these guys out of the center, and then we need to go defend the west here. Which we should be able to do without too much of a problem. Let's get the Mutalisks up to help with that.
Is under attack.
Not too bad, not too bad. Things are going pretty well. Let's make sure that we build more stuff as soon as possible. Are these guys burrowed over here? Yes, they are. Let's look at the defenses in the south. We need to spread our creep further to be able to build better defenses in the south. So in the meantime, well, we can't very well build a lot of great defenses over here while we're in the middle of being attacked.
The chrysalis is under attack.
Oh, great.
Able to spawn locusts now.
Don't spawn the locusts just yet, because we're not doing too badly. Well, I say that. I mean, we are doing very badly. I'm doing very badly. But
My pack is strong. We claim essence. We devour. The broken Zerg remain. Collect their essence. Kill.
Yadra's forces are gathering. They are converging upon the hive cluster.
Hive cluster is under attack.
great. Let's try and get as many free units down there as possible. Come on, come on, save that spine crawler! Yes! Oh, what? Can't save the spine crawler from that, though. Oh, we've got some swarm hosts, though, so they should be able to hold the south. That's pretty good. Okay, good. We can hold in the south. And we're gonna have barely enough to hold in the west, I think. And we really need some Mutalisk support in the east. Spawn some locusts. Now would be a great time to spawn some locusts.
We require more of this. Our allies are in combat.
That'll help just take the pressure off of our defenses a little bit.
The hive cluster is
Because they are very pressured. Whew. Alright. Okay, things are going well. The main thing we need is more swarm hosts. And some more Mutalisk upgrades, maybe.
require more of it.
Yeah, just don't know where to send these Mutalisks next. Because right now, it seems like most of the enemy force is better dealt with
We require more of this.
using these swarm hosts. Oh, the defenses in the west are not looking good.
Cluster is under attack.
Burrow more swarm hosts. We only have to survive another 30 seconds, though things are getting quite hectic. Now is the time for massive numbers of Zerglings, I think. Massive numbers of Zerglings would be quite useful.
Hive cluster is under
And oh, we've got air people attacking us from behind. That's not good.
The chrysalis is under attack.
Oh no.
Able to spawn locusts. defend.
Oh yeah, spawn the locusts. Where'd the button go? The button went. Oh, the timer went. Oh, we won! Yes! Whew. That was a close one. I was scared when that button disappeared. I was like, no, I need the locusts! I need the locusts now! Why take the button away? What the heck has happened to her? Oh no. After all the trouble we went through to remove the Zerg infestation. Oh, you are so doomed, man. You are so doomed. And he doesn't even know it. But it looks like we're losing her to the Zerg again. How can the same thing happen twice? Well, it's not quite the same thing. Still, it's a little bit disappointing after all of the work we went through to try and save her from the Zerg the first time. But, I mean, you know, Zeratul got a point. We do kind of need her like this, I suppose, to deal with the Dark One. We need the Zerg.
Isha, what is a primal Zerg doing on my Leviathan?
I am Dehaka, one who collects. I kill. I take essence. Now I come to you because I feel your change. All Zerus feels it. All Zerus fears it. And you.
But you don't fear me, do you, Dahaka?
You shine. You will bring more essence, and I will follow. When you do not, I will not.
Well, I've forged alliances on shakier ground than that. Very well, you can stay. Betray me and I'll collect your essence.
Yes.
I think that's what he's thinking. So let's talk to some people and find out what new options we have available to us in the evolution pit.
Do you think the remaining pack leaders will join me now?
They are a rock, a tree, a hill. They will stand against the wind. They seek power.
That a yes or no?
I am a river. I will flow. I seek essence.
Well, the pack leaders have no chance against the swarm now.
They gather essence for thousands of years. They are blinded, but they are not foolish.
Okay. Well, Zervan is one of those, so let's have a talk with him then. Does he have to do that every time?
You have been reborn, a primal pack leader of boundless power.
I feel as if I can rip worlds apart.
And are you the equal of Amon, who once controlled you?
He never controlled me. I felt an influence. A trace of something dark but long gone. Amon must have died before I was infested.
I hope it is so, for he truly could rip worlds apart.
No, Zeratul discovered. Amon, I believe is another term for the Dark One, is returning.
You radiate so much power, more than the old Queen of Blades ever did.
Everything is different. I could always hear the swarm, control it. But now, I feel the swarm. Now I am the swarm.
Great. Good for you. Our Terran friends, I'm sure, will love to hear that.
Genetic strands different. Restructured from base level up. Stronger than Queen of Blades. Sequences complex but clean. Completely different at core.
Yes, I am different. I am my own master. When the Xel'Naga artifact made me human again, it cleansed me of Amon's influence. And that allowed me to become something greater.
Must take sample. Study new sequences.
Don't even try, Abathur. What I am now is beyond your comprehension.
Difficult to admit. New structure beyond understanding. Will return to work.
I'd be tempted to at least let him try and figure things out. Have some faith in him. Alright, so we now can mutate the swarm host to do a variety of different things. We can either have locusts spawn faster, we can have them attack both ground and air units, or we can allow swarm hosts to burrow and then spawn locusts while burrowed. Now this is an interesting one because they have this by default in multiplayer. So normally creatures would not be able to see and attack the swarm hosts, not without some form of detection. It is really inconvenient having the swarm hosts be vulnerable while they're spawning. But at the same time, we could greatly increase their damage. Or it was also inconvenient having flyers that the swarm hosts couldn't deal with on their own. How about we go with attack both ground and air units for right now. And we will then mostly use them defensively, I think. A couple of swarm hosts behind some spine crawlers and spore crawlers should be able to deal with most things. So, now let's check out what will be available in the next mission.
It is time. Confront the remaining pack leaders. Take what is theirs. Embrace the destiny of all Zerg.
And possibly get 9 Kerrigan levels and a Hydralisk Evolution mission. Oh, okay. I just realized that I forgot to upgrade Kerrigan, but then again, it's not actually allowing us to do that at the moment. Interesting. So I wonder if that's going to play into the next mission. We'll have to find out. But in the meanwhile, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.
Oh look, by repeatedly spam clicking everything, I get monkeys.
I'm pretty sure that there's a monster back there. Oh, he's right there! Oh god, I ran the wrong way! I ran the wrong way! Oh. That could have saved me about 100 times right now. Oh.